A few people have called and asked whether we would comment on NPR's announcement today that NPR will bring to an end Talk of the Nation, which has been on the air for many years and carried on NPR stations around the country. Ron Elving, you are with NPR. What kind of background can you bring?
Well, first of all, it's a 21-year-old show on the air, and host Neil Conan and executive producer Susan Goodwin have done a magnificent job for a generation putting this show on, and it has been a magnificent addition to the lineup of NPR. There are a great number of changes being undergone by our industry and by radio and by our digital side, and it was felt that at this stage what we needed in the afternoon, as opposed to a traditional talk show of that kind, was more of a news program that would essentially be more like the morning edition or the All Things Considered programs, or even a closer model, perhaps, the day-to-day program that NPR had on for a number of years up until 2008, which was retired then in 2008. That ran roughly around noon on many stations around the country. And this is a program that allows the network to put more news on. The hosts will be Robin Young, who's been hosting the program here and now at WBUR in Boston. The program will be produced there at WBUR. And the other host is Jeremy Hobson, whom many listeners know as the host of Marketplace and previously worked at NPR. So it's a little bit of an experiment. It's a little bit of an adoption of a very successful show from one of our member stations, which is something we want to do more of. And it is a move into the next phase and era of NPR's programming, but I must say, personally, it also gives me great sadness because of the many, many, many hours of great enjoyment I've had with Talk of the Nation.
I should say, I think you speak for people around the country. Always sad to see a program go down. I can remember speaking with Bill Busenberg about that very program before it went on the air. We had many long conversations.